Bosch with the wee mini SDS drill. Now we had the Makita and we had the Milwaukee. Milwaukee's on an M12 version. Wee mini SDS. I don't know what the Bosch one fares up like. Nah, she's running, but she's more rattling than hammering. There's a problem with the hammer, just like the other two. I haven't been on one of these before, so I don't actually know what they're like. So let's have a little peek. Not great to start off with anyway. Same switch controller Bosch normally use in most of their stuff. Generally is quite good. But a DC motor. That looks like a Mabuchi motor. Be a decent brand, but DC motors have bronze bushings on top and bottom instead of bearings. They're good enough, they're grand in a DC motor, but on lakes where there's going to be dust, like for an SDS drill, concrete dust or drywall dust, that destroys the end bushings. So that's just not a great motor to have on something like this. You'd want something with actually bearings. Either a universal motor, like a wee mini armature, like in the Makita one, or a wee brushless machine, like in the I think the Milwaukee was brushless. Set up as well in the gearbox, not great. The actual jack shaft and hammer pipe was just held in place by the body of the machine. So it's relying on the rigidity of the plastic. To be honest, that setup there, that looks like the quality of a green Bosch, a DIY machine, to be quite honest. It's not that great. Yeah. The actual hammer pipe is basically just held in place by two needle bearings there and there. That's it. So it's just floating on that housing apart from them two there. So that is all you need, like, but it's a bit weak, to be honest. Yeah, the hammer's not working on this one. And there's probably why. Not much grease on it. The striker's still tight enough. Just the piston is not getting full seal. So that's okay. There's just a bit of grease in that. It's alright. So we're just a bit dry here. Normally you would see that piston's dried out, just worn away, that's why it's not getting the correct seal. But there's no wear, no aluminium dust or discoloration of that grease at all to say it's worn at all. So it's just been ticking on at the point where the grease is wore away. The grease itself is melted away. I think, hopefully, that's better. That should hopefully get us up and running. Put these back on again. Right, I'll chance that with a touch more grease so that it can't dry out. See what she's like. Good enough. That's her. Just lacking on a wee bit of grease. Easy enough fix. Quality of the machine. Okay. Not great, not the greatest. But like I say, it's a 2018, so probably one of the first models of it. Gearbox is just alright. DC motor is going to be good enough, reliable enough, but in the long run with dust, I wouldn't really prefer it. If I was buying, I'd be going for the Makita or the Milwaukee one, the M12 Milwaukee. I myself would get the Makita one. But if you had Bosch batteries already, there'd be nothing wrong with that. You wouldn't go buying a different battery platform just for one of these wee mini drills.